Hi guys, welcome to the Divine Healing Practice channel. This is another channel that I'm starting. This is going to be geared more towards spiritual life coaching and emotional healing. I have another channel that's Oracle Tarot card readings. I do that also, but this is going to be geared more towards spiritual and self-growth. So we're going to talk about emotional healing. Emotional healing is about learning to understand yourself, what triggers you, what brings you into these fight or flight kind of situations in your life. So with emotional healing, guys, it's all about regaining trust in yourself and a new kind of confidence, because it starts with why and where and when. You have to go into this mentality of, I want to change. I want to not allow people or places or things to steal my energy, to steal my value, or to steal my worth of myself. You also have to decide and make the determination that now is that time. And regardless of what's happening in your day-to-day, you're going to make it a goal. You're going to commit to yourself. It's like you're in a matrimony of self-love, self-value, and being okay to do this alone. That is the hardest part of emotional healing, is that you are healing yourself and you are alone in it. Physically, mentally, spiritually, you're not alone. You're always surrounded by love and light. You're always being guided to heal, because you are meant to truly be happy. You're meant to have a fulfillment within you that no one can take away, because the work and the accomplishments is done on your time, in your terms, and in your way. And because of that, you get this great confidence boost within yourself, because you will see the results. You will see the results. I guarantee you will feel better more and more through healing. There's a woman by the name of Brainy Lee. She's a YouTuber, and I just watched a few of her videos, and she's awesome. I suggest you guys go and listen to her as well. So she talks about knowing your value and then adding tax. Know your value plus tax, which means you're not going to let anything less in your environment, in your energy, in your relationships, in your connections, or anything less from yourself. I want you guys to get a journal. It can be from the dollar store, it can be from Barnes & Noble, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be a journal of you. On the first page, you're going to make a commitment to yourself, and it's going to say, what is love? Love is kind, love is patient, love is not easily to anger, love protects, love holds no wrongs. And this is all to you. You're going to be patient with you, you're going to love you, you're not going to be angry with you, you're not going to hold anything against yourself that you've done wrong, any errors and any mistakes in your past. You're not going to do that to yourself. You're going to know, and you're going to become aware that everything that happened brought you to this point of healing. That, thank God, through everything that you've gone through, you are at a place where you can still stand tall, stand strong, and be hopeful and happy to the future. I want you to thank your past. I want you to thank everyone who's ever hurt you, because that's going to release you. That's going to free you from the past. I want you to thank your past for teaching you the lessons. I want you to thank your past for growing you, because it's your past. You are in control of everything around you, and you are in control of your own happiness, no one else. And if you haven't come to that term, come to that term now. That you are in control of what makes you happy and what doesn't. And an example of this, guys, is, let's say you're starting the day and you're feeling really great because you're on this path of change. You're on this path of growth. You're getting ready, you got your music going, you're in the bathroom, in the mirror, you're like, yes, it's a great day. I feel good. I started this day the way I wanted to. You open the door, you walk out the door, you go to your car, and maybe you have to go through a hallway in your building, whichever situation it is, and someone happens to bump you on the shoulder, and they get mad at you. And you get upset. And you're like, what the? Really? And then you're in this kind of frustrated mood because your day was going great and someone just kind of dinged that energy out of you. So the key, and this is small things that make huge differences in your emotional way of feeling, thinking, and allowing energies in. Remember, before that person dinged you, you felt great, you felt happy. Go back to that. Go back to that feeling. Go back to, I'm having a great day. Who's having a great day? You're having a great day. Who was not having a good day or a good moment? That person, not you. But what happened? Their frustration became your frustration. You gave away your power and you let their power in. Let's say that again. You got their energetic flaw. They had a bad day. You were having a good day. They had a bad day. You were having a great day. Their frustration became your frustration. Why? Because you let it. Instead of saying to yourself, I hope they have a better day. What happens? I want you to think that you're in that situation, and I want you to tell yourself right now, I hope they have a better day. What happens? This relief. You release that energy away from you without it even getting into you. The problem is we don't become aware of that. And we keep letting other people's vibes and energies in. Of course, we're going to have frustration. We're going to have bad days. And you're going to feel the frustration. It's okay to feel. Feel it, but release it. Don't hold it. Think about what you have to do differently to not be into this frustrated state again, which is by meditation, breathing, knowing that, okay, you made a mistake. I'm going to go back and I'm going to not do it again, or I'm going to correct it. I'm going to apologize what I need to apologize for. I'm going to admit my wrongs to myself. And then you can feel that, and then when you admit wrongs to yourself and then you later have to admit or apologize to someone else, it's not shady or it's not fake to you. When you feel shady and fakeness from people deeply, it's because you are shady and fake to yourself. You don't keep your own words. We don't keep our promise. We don't reach our goals. We don't follow through with what we said we would follow through with through the day. That's how we become codependent on other people's vibes, because we need them to keep their promise because we don't keep our promise. So we become very dependent on that fulfillment of them giving us what we wanted, and it's kind of a selfish thing if you think about it, because we want to feel so good. They just gave us what we needed. They promised to pick us up, or they promised to spend time with us, and then when they don't, we feel so down, we feel so depressed, right? Because we gave all that fulfillment to that person's word, not ours, which should be, if this person can't fulfill this for me, I will fulfill it for myself. Now it depends on if they break their promise several times, or it's just in the past people have, so you kind of connect someone else's promise to past disappointments. If it's not a past disappointment, then it's more of, okay, they couldn't. So I'm going to hold that accountability on the next time, and let's see if they promise me or not. But you still find the happiness for yourself. The YouTuber I was talking about, Brini Lee, she says, and I can attest to this, I've actually done this, and it's amazing. Start dating yourself. Take yourself to the movies. Learn to be alone, and that it's okay. The most important thing in emotional healing is being alone within your feelings, within your dark sides, which is the things that you haven't been doing correctly in life, the responsibilities you haven't been taking, all that. Just accepting that you no longer want to be that way. It's not about shaming yourself. It's not about guilting yourself. It's about coming to the terms of, I no longer want to be the way I used to be. Right? So you're going to get into that new motion by accepting the now and releasing the past and creating new memories, new accomplishments, new goals, new ways of thinking about life and where you want it to go. That it's your life, that your control of it is what matters the most. Self-control. And this is not about biting your lip, holding a grip on controlling yourself. You need to feel. Guys, people that don't want to feel have so much built up tension, anxiety, depression, frustration, and anger. You've got to release. You got to learn to breathe through the moments, breathe through the time, and succumb to change. Building good quality connections with people, friends, family, yourself, children, is key. So once you've gone through this, let's say, first couple of steps of healing, now you're going to start consciously and subconsciously only wanting good connections, good quality people, people that make you happy, people that truly value you and invest in you, and you invest in them and there's a return. But you need to be whole before you can do that. And that's what emotional healing is all about. It's about becoming truly whole in yourself and taking the proper guided steps of getting this mental clarity in where you are. And that's all about dealing with the past ways of thinking. Coming to terms with yourself and letting yourself know that you're sorry. Apologize to you. You don't need anybody else's apology to make you feel better to go into life happy. You only have to apologize to yourself for not coming to this awareness sooner. Don't guilt yourself. Don't go down on yourself. Just tell yourself, I'm sorry it took so long to get here, but I'm here now, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great, and I'm excited for my path. Okay, guys, so for any personal private readings to get more deep into a healing path and getting deep into where these roots have come from, email me for private readings. You can do Skype or FaceTiming. I am in the Los Angeles area for anyone who wants me to come to them and do one-on-one sessions. So please like, subscribe, share, comment, and give me a suggestion for the next video. What's the next topic that we should discuss? All right, YouTubers, love, peace, and light. Namaste.